Every day in India, over 80 women and girls report being raped, one case every 15 minutes. But these numbers barely scratch the surface. Most assaults go unreported, hidden by fear, shame, and a system that fails survivors. For every woman who comes forward, countless others remain silent, pressured by families and communities to protect honor over justice. The official data is just the tip of the iceberg. The real crisis is far larger and more insidious. Underreporting isn't accidental. It's a symptom of a culture that values reputation over truth and discourages women from seeking justice. Society only pays attention when a particularly horrific case makes headlines, but for millions, violence is a daily reality. The rise in reported cases may signal more women speaking up, but the overwhelming majority of assaults remain in the shadows. This is a silent epidemic, fueled by patriarchy and a broken justice system. To truly address the crisis, we must look beyond statistics and confront the culture of silence that keeps survivors in the dark. Reporting sexual assault in India is a courageous act, but for many, the police station is the first barrier. Survivors are often met with suspicion, shaming, or outright hostility from officers meant to protect them. Filing a first information report can become a humiliating ordeal, with insensitive questions and pressure to drop the case, especially if the accused is influential. Police may refuse to file FIRs, broker compromises, or mishandle evidence, sabotaging cases from the start. This betrayal sends a clear message: the system is not on the survivor's side. Even when cases proceed, shoddy investigations and delays lead to high acquittal rates, emboldening perpetrators. The police, meant to be gatekeepers of justice, too often become obstacles, turning survivors away and fueling a culture of impunity. For many, the fight for justice ends before it even begins. Surviving assault is only the beginning. Seeking justice can take years, even decades. India's courts are overwhelmed, and rape trials often drag on for 6 to 10 years, leaving survivors in painful limbo. Each court appearance forces survivors to relive their trauma, while witnesses grow weary or are intimidated into silence. Evidence erodes, and cases that once seemed strong often collapse, leading to acquittals. Fast-track courts, introduced after the 2012 Delhi gang rape, were meant to speed up justice, but most are bogged down by the same delays and shortages. The promise of swift justice remains unfulfilled, and many survivors never see a verdict. Justice delayed is justice denied. When a case takes a decade, the system fails everyone. This slow process erodes public faith and emboldens offenders, perpetuating the cycle of violence. Without timely justice, the message is clear: the system cannot protect you. In India, power and privilege often shield the accused from accountability. When the perpetrator is a politician, wealthy businessman, or from a dominant caste, survivors face intimidation, threats, and endless legal delays. Powerful accused use their influence to silence victims, manipulate investigations, and discredit survivors. Politicians accused of rape often remain in office, using their clout to obstruct justice and launch smear campaigns. Caste dynamics make things worse. Dalit women who accuse upper caste men face a wall of silence and collusion from local authorities. The survivor isn't just fighting an individual, but an entire system built to protect the powerful. This two-tiered justice system discourages others from coming forward, knowing the cost is often too high. Power perpetuates silence, leaving countless crimes unpunished and survivors isolated. As long as privilege shields perpetrators, true justice remains out of reach. The law must apply equally to all, or it means nothing. Beyond the system, survivors face another enemy: society's judgment. Instead of support, they're met with suspicion and blame, questioned about their clothes, their choices, their motives. Victim blaming is deeply ingrained, present in families, communities, and the media. Families often pressure survivors to stay silent, fearing social ostracism and dishonor. This isolation compounds trauma, leading to depression, anxiety, and shattered futures. The fear of being shamed keeps many from reporting assaults at all. Breaking this cycle requires a cultural shift, teaching respect, consent, and holding perpetrators accountable, not survivors. Only then can survivors find the support they need to heal. Real cases reveal how power, police inaction, and caste prejudice collide to crush survivors. In Unnao, a young woman accused a powerful politician of rape. Instead of justice, she and her family faced threats, violence, and tragedy, including her father's death in custody and a suspicious car crash that nearly killed her. The system only acted after national outrage, but not before immense suffering. In Hathras, a Dalit woman was brutally assaulted by upper caste men. Police delayed filing charges, pressured her family, and after her death, forcibly cremated her body at night, destroying evidence and denying dignity. Both cases show how the powerful manipulate the system, while survivors and their families pay the price. These stories are not exceptions. They are symptoms of a system stacked against the vulnerable. When justice depends on public outrage, not the law, the most marginalized suffer most. The fight for justice is not just legal, it's a battle against entrenched power and prejudice. We must remember these names and demand better. The crisis is vast, but change is possible if we act. We need real fast-track courts, more judges, and strict timelines to ensure swift justice. Police reform is urgent. Mandatory gender sensitization, accountability for officers, and specialized units to support survivors. An independent oversight body can help restore trust and ensure complaints are taken seriously. But legal fixes aren't enough. We must challenge patriarchal mindsets at home, in schools, and in public life. Education about consent and respect must start early, and victim blaming must end. Survivors need robust support, helplines, counseling, and safe spaces to heal. Change requires all of us, demanding accountability, supporting survivors, and refusing to stay silent. The fight against sexual violence is everyone's fight. We owe it to every survivor to build an India where justice is real and no woman lives in fear.